Let's check out what has already gone down in quarterfinals play today. We saw what may be the game of the tournament so far. Serbia trailed by as many as 24 before surging back thanks to a monster game from none other than Nikola Jokic to defeat Australia 95-90 in OT. The reigning MVP posted, get this, 21 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, and 4 steals to set up a likely rematch with Team USA in the semis. On the other side of the bracket, the defending World Cup champs, German national team overcame a sluggish start to send Greece packing, and of course Giannis and company, 76-63. Franz Wagner scored 18, Dennis Schroeder added 13 and 8, and the Germans are advancing to the Olympic men's basketball semis for the first time. From the game to the upset of the tournament, Germany will play France in Thursday's semifinal after the host country knocked off Canada 82-73. Despite Wemby only shooting 2 for 10 from the floor, the French are moving on, and the Canadians, who had the second best odds to win gold entering the tournament, will go home without a chance to medal. So the Americans enter today's quarterfinal game as heavy -600 favorites to win the gold. They are followed by Germany at +625, France at +1000, and Serbia at +2000. So Brian, it's been a wild slate of games so far. What stood out to you most so far in the quarterfinals?
Well, obviously the French, the way that they attack this game, just so you know, in the last couple of days, there's been a lot of infighting within the French team. Yvan Fournier criticized his head coach, Vincent Collet's strategy, specifically saying that he was focused too much on defense. Collet responded by benching him today, taking him out of the starting lineup, putting 3 new MacMahon likes that, putting 3 new starters in, and those 3 new starters all played brilliantly. He basically benched 3 veterans. He only played Rudy Gobert 3 minutes today, and that completely changed their outlook. They got a huge lead with their new lineup. I think it caused the Canadians to be flat-footed, and that's the thing. In these individual one-game settings, you can get a curveball, you can have a bad 5 or 6 minutes, and that's it. And that's a real lesson to take away what happened to Canada. I also want to point out what Nikola Jokic did today. Nikola Jokic is a major problem. Jokic with exactly what you would expect from a 3-time MVP performance today.
Yeah, I mean, just a classic performance from the Joker, carrying them from a 24-point comeback. He sat for 86 seconds in this game. They were outscored by 12 points in those 86 seconds, just like they were outscored by 26 in the 8 minutes or so that he sat out against Team USA. Can he play all 40 minutes? He's going to have to play all 40 minutes to give Serbia a chance of what would be a monumental upset against Team USA. And yes, I am assuming it will be Team USA and not Brazil.
Of course.
And look, to harp more on Jokic, he proved today, right, that he's still the best player in the world. And I know KD and Braun, they've been putting on the show. And obviously, because we live in the United States and we're representing for and we're supporting our team because of our country, at the end of the day, Jokic is still the best basketball player in the world. When it comes down to what he's doing more with less. And it's no knock to his teammates. Those guys could play, but they're not stacked like Team USA. And he's so dangerous that if you're asking me, can one individual rally a team, a ball club, and do it like single-handedly in all phases? Jokic is that guy that could do it. He's done it multiple years in the NBA, and damn it, he's doing it right now in the Olympics. And Team USA, look, you don't want to look ahead. Obviously, you want to take care of Brazil because that's the main focus at hand. That's about to start in a couple minutes. But Jokic scares everyone, including the guys that are representing our country.
Yeah, and to be determined whether or not he's able to bring his team to the gold round. We expected Canada to be able to get out of the game today, at least, against France. But, of course, they got upset. The conversation was the expectation that they'd be playing Team USA at some point. But, Brian, out of these 3 teams that have clinched quarterfinals berths, which of these teams do you think is most likely to win gold if it's not the United States?
I think it's Germany. I think Serbia is a huge threat to the U.S. I've been saying that for weeks. Germany is playing the best basketball other than the Americans. They are getting, if you took a poll on who the MVP of this Olympics was, I think LeBron would be first. I think Dennis Schroeder from Germany would be second. He was MVP in the World Cup last year, so that's not a surprise. They have great size. They have terrific chemistry. And I think what's most important, they are the #1 defensive team. They slow the game down very effectively. That's what you have to do against the Americans. I thought Germany against Canada was going to be an absolute all-out battle to see who would reach the gold medal game. Canada didn't make it, so now it's going to be Germany versus France. The crowd was huge for the French today, but the truth is Germany's path to the gold medal game got easier because France is not the team Canada is if everybody's playing their best. So I think Germany comes out of today, at least right now, feeling like its chances increase, and they're playing excellent basketball.
Look, Germany has the best chemistry, right? Serbia has the best player in Joker. France has the best story. Victor Wembanyama's first Olympics, in his home country.
Right, yeah.
Team USA obviously has the best roster. Germany has the best chemistry. This is the same roster that won the World Cup last year. They don't have the top-end NBA talent, although they do have a $200+ million player now in Franz Wagner.
Right.
But you have to give them the respect. They are the defending World Cup champions. They have continuity, unlike any other team that's left in the tournament right now. So they are the biggest threat to Team USA, but Team USA obviously is the heavy favorites.
Well, I'm going to go with the team that just pulled off an upset with France. I'm going with France and Victor Wembanyama. Look, he shot 2 for 10 for today. I don't believe he will struggle like that again. And with their size and what he has to bring to the table, I love what France is going to do. I understand they had some internal issues, but at the end of the day, you know how you heal those issues? By winning on the basketball floor. And they showed that today. So sometimes you have to ruffle the feathers. I just think that size, that length, that physical strength that they impose on you down low, you still have a guy, Nicholas Batum, that it may not show up in the stat sheet what he brings to the table, but in my opinion, he has been in the NBA one of the most valuable role players throughout the league and throughout for this team. So with their size, length, their experience, and Victor, I don't think he's going to go 2 for 10. I think France imposed the biggest threat to Team USA.
Victor Wembanyama will likely play better. We may see a little bit of more minutes out of Rudy Gobert because we didn't see him today, depending on what's going on with his finger, etc. So to be determined on that.